In this video, we're going to be talking about the simplest form. In this example, we're using 10 and 18. We're going to go ahead and do a greatest common factor. And we're going to go ahead and see which numbers we can go ahead. So for 10, we're going to go and say, okay, you can do 1 and 10, but like I said in the other video, I'm just going to skip that. So we go to the next one. 2, and you can leave a little space. 5, and see if another number can go. 3, no. 4, no. So we stop. Let me go ahead and do 18. So we do it. Start with 2 first, comma, and then we can go ahead and put 9. Then we can go ahead and see what other number goes into 18. We say 3, because 3 times 6 is going to give us 18. So then we're going to go ahead and see which ones are the greatest common factor, and in this one is going to be 2. That's going to be the only numbers they go. That's the only numbers we're going to go. Then we're going to go ahead and divide both the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common factor. This results in an equivalent fraction. So we're going to go ahead and start with 10 and 18. Then we're going to go ahead and just write it like that and divide by 2, and whatever we do here, we're gonna have to also do it in the numerator and denominator. Okay, so 2 goes into 10 5 times, and 2 goes into 18 9 times. Okay, so you cannot simplify more than that, so that will be your final simplest form of 10 and 18. In this example, we have 10 and 30. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and say what number goes both on 10 and 30. So right away, I know that 5 goes on both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and use 5. And remember, whatever I use in the top, I have to use in the bottom. Numerator and denominator has to be the same, which is 5. So then we say 5 goes into 10 2 times. And then 5 goes into 30 6 times. Okay? But that's not the simplest form, because we can still reduce that 2 over 6. So you can go ahead and put 2 over 6 and then see, okay, which number can you simplify on both? So right away I know that 2 goes on both of these, so I can go ahead and simplify as well for 2. So 2 goes into 2 1, and then 2 goes into 6 3 times. You cannot simplify no more, so your simplest form for 10 and 30 is going to be 1/3. Another way that you can go ahead and do it right away, you can do that, then you can simplify again. Or if you know right away 10 and 30, and say, alright, you know what, right away, I know that 10 and 30, the number that goes on both of them right away is 10 and 10. So 10 goes into 10 1 time, then 10 goes into 30 3 times. You got the same answer just right away. You did an extra step on here than this, because I knew right away that 10 goes into 10. If you don't know, you can go ahead and use that as well. You're going to get the same answer. On this problem, we have 6 over 9. So we have to get the simplest form for that. So what number do you know that goes on both? Right away, I'm thinking 3. So I went ahead and did 3. Remember, whatever we do on the top, we have to do on the bottom. The numerator and denominator have to be the same number, whatever we put. So we know that 3 goes into 6 2 times. And then we know that 3 goes into 9 3 times. You cannot simplify most, so that's going to be the easiest and the simplest way to get 6 over 9. It's going to be 2/3. On this example, we have 4 over 7. I know right away on those two numbers, you cannot write it any simplest than 4 over 7. So when you have something like that, you can just go ahead and write simplify. And that would be just your final answer because you cannot simplify 4 over 7.